Hi, I'm Claudia and welcome back to my channel. I have been on a weight loss journey for over a year now. And weight loss is nothing new to me, but this particular journey I have been on with the help of the medication Semaglutide. And I have lost 69 pounds on this medication. So I wanted to share with you all why I wanted to get on the medication and what made me really want to lose this weight. Y'all, looking back at some of these pictures and videos of myself, I think when you are at a weight for so long, you don't even realize what you look like. You just adjust and you get accustomed to it. And not necessarily you are not content with it, but you're just accustomed to the way you look. And that's how it was until I was able to see some videos and hear some things from doctors. So around 2022, I went to my primary care doctor and was asking her some questions about weight loss. Now, the year before that, I think it was 2021, because it was right after COVID, I had the same questions about weight loss. And I went to this clinic and they were able to provide me, basically, it was like a nutrition plan. So it wasn't medication, it was a nutrition plan along with a workout plan with the trainer, a personal trainer. And so I did that for a while, and my insurance covered it surprisingly. And here's why. Y'all, I'm sitting in the doctor's office. Well, she was a nurse practitioner, or no, I believe she was a dietitian. So anyway, I'm sitting in the clinic and in one of the waiting rooms, and the receptionist comes back there and she's like, now this is like my third visit. She's like, her insurance won't cover her visit or her, the plan. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I do not want to have to pay for this. And so the dietitian goes back out, they go in, and I guess they are working some things out, and she comes back. And then later on, the receptionist comes back and she's like, yes, okay, it's covered because she can fall under the category of obese, because obesity is a disease, y'all. Okay. So when I heard that, I was like, oh my gosh, like how much weight I have put on. It just blew my mind, y'all. It really did. And I'm trying not to get emotional because it's like, anyway, it's just hard to hear because yes, I know I'm out here not doing things that I should with my health, but I was not a bad eater. I was not eating fried chicken. I was not eating, a bunch of bread. I was not eating a bunch of sweets. I was not being active because I was working out occasionally. I'm running around with my kids. In my mind, I'm like, I'm not out here doing horrible stuff. I didn't have such a bad plan with my weight. I'm not like, but it was like I was just stuck. I was stuck there, and I wasn't necessarily like putting on, but I was not, losing anything. But anyway, that was the first thing. When I heard that back in 2021, I was like, what? Oh my gosh, I got to lose some weight. And um, it was just, y'all. I mean, look at me in 2021. This is how big I was. Um, so then here comes 2022. And because that clinic went out of business. So here comes 2022. Same thing. I'm like, what can I do? Who can I see? And I was debating getting a tummy tuck. Not necessarily because I wanted to lose the weight. Let me correct myself before y'all get in here talking about something that's why would you want to do that? I have a serious case of diastasis recti where your abs have been separated. And so you have like this opening in your, within your abs. And so I can't lift, I can't even lift a case of water. I used to not be able to lay on my back and pull up. I've gotten better at that. And it's just not, it's not a good, like mine is wider than most people. Um, it's so wide. The doctor I went to see was like, well, one of the doctors I went to see, he was like, you probably can get your insurance to actually cover your tummy tuck because it's that bad. Now, if I would have probably started the exercises that everybody talks about when I first, had when I first found out, I probably wouldn't be in such bad shape. But first of all, I didn't know I had it. And then when I did find out months later, we were moving from, my husband was getting out the military and it was just a bad timing. And I didn't think it was going to be this bad. So anyway, that's where I am. So I went and I submitted some photos to a plastic surgeon because he won't even see you unless you submit your photos. You got to put your weight in, height, and all that stuff. And he sent back my results and was like, he could not operate on me because I was overweight and my BMI was too high. Once again, that's like the second year in a row where I'm like hit with like, like, are you kidding me? And then I found out because I don't know anything about, the surgery process. But as I started researching, the same thing, I started researching why would you not want to operate on me? Because I am too, I'm overweight, I'm too big, what's going on? And I realized why, and I understand. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank him for that, because there are probably doctors who are operating on, patients who are not, at a certain weight where they can actually recover better. So I was glad of that. I was not tripping after I did my research, but it just shocked me again, y'all. It's like, what? And I had to send pictures, and I'll show y'all. This is the picture that I had to, these are the photos that I sent him, and along with how much I weigh, my height, and all that stuff. And so I have not inquired back recently since I've lost the weight. I'm just not sure if I still want to do that or not. That's a whole nother topic for discussion. But having those two, you know, aha moments, or like, girl, you got to get this weight off of you moment, was like, what? And then my last thing was, y'all, I was at a size 16. And my size 16s were not fitting. They was not fitting. Or they were too tight and I was making them work. I literally was looking like a bum going to school, going to work every day. I'm saying school, but going to work every day because I could not fit my jeans. And I didn't want to buy a whole new wardrobe because I knew, my primary care doctor was setting me up for the weight loss clinics and things like that. So I was buying like, I mean, like loose fitting leggings, the jeggings type thing, wearing them to work. And it just was, I was out here just looking like a homeless person. But anyway, I was just out here just not looking my best at all. And another thing is, you don't feel your best when you are not happy with your weight. I know some people can be out here, a size 16, 18, 20, whatnot, and still living their best life. I know some people who are here in the fashion industry, these influencers who live their best life, who be looking good with their clothes, with their makeup. But for me, that's just not me. Like, I don't need to be a size 6 or a size 2 to be happy. That's not what I'm saying. I just know for me, I was fatigued. I was sluggish. I could not do activities with my kids like I wanted to. I just was not myself. And so having those combination of things was what really made me say, okay, I'm going to check out this weight loss medication everybody's talking about, because I need to get some results and I need to get myself together quickly. And I mean quickly, not saying I was trying to lose the weight quickly. I'm talking about I need to act quickly and say enough is enough. That type of thing. So those things are what really made me go ahead and get on the semaglutide. Now, I'm just speaking from me. It works for me. I am no medical professional. I am only here to share my journey, y'all. But for me, it worked. Like, my side effects were not bad. I was nauseous. I still now I don't go as much as far as like my bowel movements. I don't drink enough water. I know that contributes to it. But I have found this tea that I can drink called Smooth Mood tea that gets me all the way together with my bowel movements. And I'm only nauseous when I've ate something I shouldn't be eating, like some sugar. And not to say you can't eat sweets on there, but or I overeat, you know. I do have those feelings where I overeat or I just eat something that does not sit well with my stomach because I probably shouldn't have ate it anyway. So I will say that my pros outweigh my cons on this medication. And so just going back of why I chose the medication route to lose the weight, I just kind of wanted to share that because I know sometimes people are like, why did you want to get on the medication and not do it the natural way? And for me, having those moments that I've had in those last few years really just made me realize that I needed to take my weight loss a little bit more serious. And so that's just my journey and why I started the semaglutide. Yours may be different. If you are on the medication, please share that with me. I know a lot of us mamas go through this journey where we have picked up all this weight and we blame it on the kids and all these things. And I get it. I'm right there with you. And I understand. But at some point, we have to realize that it's not the baby fat anymore. We're going to have to get out here and get and get what we need. Like, you know, if it is intermittent fasting, if it's the keto diet, if whatever it is, just trying to say, what am I going to do to change my weight, you know? Anyway, I thank y'all for watching today. I will see you all in the next video. If y'all have any questions, please drop them in the comments. And I will see y'all next time.